take that as a yes.
What?
The ring.
The world remains in mourning after the death of Superman. Violence, acts of
What is
war,
good,
and
YouTube?
terror.
Warstu here with a video on the Justice League movie. So another Justice League news video. So we know the Justice movie is coming out in less than 4 weeks. And we've got some new information and potentially telling us how Clark Kent, aka Superman, comes back to life and comes back to Earth. So, spoiler warning, you've been warned. I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying it's not true. But just in case it is, if you're not interested in finding out how Superman could potentially return, please click away. So, it's said on this theory that the Flash and Cyborg work together to bring back Superman, which is kind of interesting as they both have similar backstories. The Flash and Cyborg have similar kind of stories. No other theory states these two being involved in them coming back together. So there's two kind of theories. The first one is regarding the Cyborg shot where we see Cyborg screaming or yelling. Apparently in an isolated trailer, he's rumoredly shouting Barry for some reason, and maybe this is when they are resurrecting Superman. I'm not too sure, but that theory is a bit weak. But this one comes to an actual leak, and it reads like this. Bruce has the idea to resurrect Superman using a mother box. Apparently Diana says they don't need Superman, but clearly they do. That she can be, basically saying she can do it without him. She also tells Bruce to stop giving him grief for his parents, and he needs to snap at her for staying silent for 100 years when her boyfriend died and them kind of things. Flash and Cyborg apparently dig up Superman. The idea of the League being the one to resurrect Superman, in my opinion, is pretty bad, but apparently they dig his grave up, they take him to the Kryptonian ship and immerse him in water. The Flash runs around and charges up the box. Clark wakes up confused, attacks Batman by saying, "Tell me, do you bleed?" Kind of a reference to BVS. Cyborg attacks Superman, his suit in automatic programming to do so. Lois, have been called by Bruce, arrives and sees her and then grabs her and flies off. Batman lying on the ground and says, "Yep, definitely broke something." So it most likely will be within the codex of the Kryptonian ship, but the Flash and Cyborg being the ones to dig up Superman does sound a bit different. And then it goes on to say that the end that Clark and Lois end up at the Kent farm that's been bought by the bank. I mean, could this be the scene that we see in the trailer where she wakes up from a nightmare and she finds out it's Superman and he's saying say yes, and it's on like a reference to the marriage? I'm not really sure, but let me know, guys, what do you think about this theory? Do you think it's weak? I mean, it's kind of a leak. I'm not really going to believe it, but a lot of the things on it are interesting. It says Cyborg activates the mother box and then the skies turn red, so as we know, they will be terraforming Earth into kind of apocalypse, or trying to. So a lot of stuff it did say. I mean, the plan, I mean, most likely the Kryptonian ship, the Fortress of Solitude most likely will be the place where he gets resurrected. So I think this could be a pretty cool theory and could very well work. So let me know in the comment box down below, guys, what do you think. I'm not going to go over the full kind of leak, if it is a leak. I mean, it starts saying, but it begins with kid filming Superman on their phones during an interview. They ask what anchors him to Earth. Superman doesn't reply. A montage of how crime is rising. Batman is searching for the paradigm. I mean, I might do it in a different video if you guys want me to, but it's interesting how it actually goes over to say that it's Flash and Cyborg who resurrect Superman. Well, I just thought he was going to naturally wake up. I mean, I didn't even think about these two. I mean, it could work. But it's interesting because this leak goes on to say that Clark gets his old job back, and then a bit later on it says Bruce tracks Steppenwolf to Russia. Cyborg is worried that he can't control himself, obviously being a mother box, and then it says, "I take that as a yes. Clark leaves Kent Farm." So I mean, there was big rumors that there was going to be like a Superman Lois Lane wedding at the end of the Justice League movie. So I don't want to ruin the whole movie, but if this is true, it does look it does look pretty interesting to me. It sounds like this could actually have some legs, and it would be realistic because Cyborg and the Flash, technically they are the most technological sound. Obviously Barry being a college student, I guess he's going to be in this, and Cyborg being like a beast, being basic technology. So I think this possible leak could actually be true. So is Flash and Cyborg going to resurrect Superman? Is Clark going to get his job back? I don't know, guys. Please subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below. Sorry for the cold. I might be sniffing a little bit. I'm nearly getting over it. I know I've had some negativity about the cold, but I can't stop making content because that's what I do. So please like, subscribe, and comment if you can, guys. It helps the channel grow. Let's try and get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to be posting a thinker theory after this or before this, so maybe check that out. It's pretty cool, I think. Anyway, guys, hit that notification button down below, and I will see you guys very soon. Catch ya later.